out the house tonight to go to a little birthday dinner. Nothing much. Um, but I was thinking to myself, damn, I hate that I make going through look so fucking good because obviously when you don't look like what you feel on the inside and you make this shit look good, people actually think that you are okay and that you're good. So, I say all that to say, a lot of times when your strong friend doing the most and looking the best, she might be the more broken one because she don't want to appear like she don't got that shit together. When in actuality, we don't got that shit together. We just on autopilot, just doing stuff. So, never mistake somebody's appearance for who they are or what they going through. Just like that old saying, don't judge a book by its cover. That's true on all levels. You know what I'm saying? Um, don't judge a book by its cover being bad. Don't judge a book by its cover being good. Read the book. Ask questions. I seen that thing that on YouTube where a teacher said she was quitting because the students in the classroom couldn't even form a paragraph of 5 sentences, and some of them got upset because they had to do 5 sentences. But I remember a time when they used to make us write paragraphs as fucking punishment. Do you hear me? One thing I can say about my generation, we can read and we can write in cursive. We can do the math. What's left. A lot of that shit, when you don't use it, you lose it. But they made us weaker and wiser than the last generation, and they making our generation weaker and wiser than us. But one thing you won't do, you won't hide no shit from us, cause we gonna read it. We can read. I heard one of my kids' teachers say that sixth graders, half of them can't read, but they can't be left behind. So all you doing is pushing them along, making them become adults that cannot read and cannot write, can don't know what in cursive is, can't fill out a check, can't mail a letter, can't fill out an application. We are creating a system of handicapped people. Because that's a handicap. When you can't do something, it's a handicap. So you can't write in cursive, you can't read in cursive. That's a handicap. How you gonna say your name? What they say, Juice Santana said he feel like they need to learn business and not, how to read. And I'm like, well, shit, you got to be able to read every fucking thing. I don't care if you got these phones. Reading is fundamental. You got to be able to read to even function because you got to read what you signing up for. You got to read what you know what I'm saying. And I know a lot of times we in a rush and we just hit and click and go and we ain't even reading that shit. I filled out something today. It just asked me to agree to it, and I did that without reading what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? And it's ironclad on their side, some shit that we don't even know how to get out. But it also leads me. I was watching the Diddy, the Reckoning. I know I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon either, but I had to know, some stuff. And I watched that, and I said, so it's either two things I learned about that. The people around Diddy either feared him or they respected him. I know a lot of it had to do with money. Um, he was paying and not paying a lot of stuff, but I was watching also an interview. All of it kind of goes together where they asked Erykah Badu, like, would you rather be respected or do you want loyalty? And somebody else was with him was like neither, and I was like, oh, okay. But now I see that all this stuff coming out about dude, um, they say he envied a lot of people. A lot of stuff has been said, but I'm thinking to myself now, he got money to do what he wants to do with what he want to do with. Kalina said she has it for 5K, just 5K. Now 5K may sound a lot to a few of us, but 5K to him in his standard pack he had 9K, so he could have gave her 5K plus 4 more if he wanted to, but he didn't. So I know a lot of people come with price tags, and a lot of people are like, I won't change for money. Well, would you turn your eyes for money? Would you keep a secret for money? Would you lie for money? Would you kill for money? Would you steal for money? Like, what won't you do for a Klondike bar? No. What won't you do for some money or some recognition? Because I also heard to say to be next to him, to want to be a part of Bad Boy. All of that played a factor in how you feel about your motherfucking self. Because you can't pay me to be quiet, to turn the eye, to do this, to do that. You couldn't do that. But everybody's not built like that. I just so happen to be built solid. And it's the last of a dying breed because now the people that you want to be solid can't read. They can't comprehend shit. They don't know shit. They can't conversate about nothing. Um, it's all the way messed up. But like, who's the problem? Because it sounds like back in the day when they wouldn't let you read, you know what I'm saying? It was a crime if you could be, punished for reading. And so, in order to read, we had a lot of us sneaking to be taught how to read. And then, so you had a lot of them that were sneaking to teach us how to read, so that we could read maps and get away. And, you could own land and deeds and whatever else you may want to have. Um, but I say all that to say is don't handicap yourself. If they're not going to teach you how to read, they're not going to work with you. You sit back and start watching videos, learn how to read. That's one of the most important things, and that's you are so much more smarter, stronger, wiser if you learn to read. And I don't just mean read these little characters and shit that y'all be putting on this internet. I don't mean those. I mean learn how to read real books with real plots, real life shit, because they gonna hide it in a way that they think we can't find it. But we really out here reading books and writing books and selling books and got books on tape. And I am so surprised that when I go in the library and I see so many black authors, including myself, because as a little girl, I wouldn't have thought that was possible. But you're not gonna be able to pull one over on me because even with this TikTok thing, this social media thing, I learned what I need to learn from who I need to learn because y'all gave me access to it. I know how to use mine intelligently. I don't give a fuck what y'all thinking. What them algorithms y'all try to set up, what y'all listening to and all that, I'm gonna get what I need to get up out of you. And that's how it's gonna be. They're getting in their car, so it's gonna be a long